Alright, what's going on everyone? Welcome back to the channel. So today I'm gonna go pretty deep into some meme coins, some of the top meme coins that I think have very high long-term potential, in the short term and even in the long term. But again, mainly for the long term. Any and all of these coins that I talk about, make sure you're doing your research, check them, make sure you enjoy the meme, the culture, the cult, whatever it is yourself, make sure you like it. This is not going to be a buy signal video. I'm just going to show you guys a ton of different meme coins that I personally either am invested in or a bunch that I'm just watching on the side right now. So let's jump in. So we're going to go to coin. Yeah, we could probably use CoinGecko, I'd say. So we'll jump into CoinGecko. I don't know how many I want to do this video, but we'll do a bunch. All right, a bunch across different chains. We'll start with some top ones and then get into some micro caps or lower cap ones. So the first one we're going to talk about actually is right here, Pepe. This one's on ETH. This is just a go-to Ethereum Pepe, meme coin. This is, in my opinion, is this a very high conviction play of mine personally? No. But, I can't bring up ETH meme coins without bringing up Pepe. It's, at least for this cycle, this will be a top performer. It's one of the most OG memes on the internet. It's Pepe. There's also, I don't know if it's, yeah, it is. They got Pepe coin, which is, I don't know if it's, no, it's definitely not that one. Maybe it is. There's also another Pepe that's related to based AI. That I feel like this Pepe, the OG Pepe, and Pepe coins, whether you want to consider either of them OG, they're probably going to have some sort of battle, as time goes on, because that other Pepe, being tied with based AI is definitely very interesting. It's a game-changing, major protocol, right? And being tied to a literal meme coin is, it's interesting. So those are going to be two, decent ETH ones. So on Ethereum, I'm going to pull up two major high conviction meme coins of mine personally. Obviously MOG is, really the number one coin in my personal opinion. I absolutely love MOG, and it looks like it's starting to move today. Didn't even know that. But MOG, on the channel here, we've been talking about it. We've been in since down here. It came up, came right back down, had a beautiful dip, has been holding. The community hasn't changed. That is the reason why this coin is going to continue in the long term. The community does not give up, and I love it. Easily still the top conviction meme coin for the rest of the cycle, hands down. I don't care what the price is. And on ETH, another one is the Balkan Dwarf. Still pretty slept on in my opinion. This as a meme coin, yeah, I don't think this has been on CoinGecko for too long. Let me pull up Deck Screener here. But so the Balkan Dwarf, they've been around on ETH for a while now. But, some of their content is just next level, doesn't make sense. And I'll show you guys what I mean in a minute. But I think they have kind of started this meta a while ago, making like real actual content, whether people want to consider it good or bad. I'm not here to decide that, but with this meme, it's definitely something you just cannot fade, honestly. I don't know. Just the content that comes out of this project is just ridiculous. I'm not going to lie. I think it's super bullish for it, to be honest, though. So yeah, 6.8 million in market cap. It is still tiny. Chart still looks pretty good as well. Again, check this out yourself. Look into it. They also have an Instagram, and a lot of their Instagram videos do get a decent amount of views. But same thing. It's people just, a lot of outside of crypto people watching these videos, and they have no idea what's going on. And there's it's just, I can't explain it. Whether you find it funny or not, like I don't know. Just some of these videos are ridiculous. This one, not really. but there are a bunch. You know, if you just even scroll through their Twitter, they post, I don't know if it's every single day or maybe every other day. They post a lot, just a lot of this random content. I think this might be the future of meme coins, to be honest, is full out content. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm not gonna show you guys these videos. You can jump into it, scroll through their Twitter, their Instagram. But anyways, that is number 2 on ETH. Very high conviction coin. I do not hold this one though, specifically. You know, I actually been looking to allocate, but have not bought yet. I'm not holding it. But again, you know, I can have conviction in certain projects and not hold them. You know, I really don't like to talk about any and every meme coin that exists. You know, I'm very picky with projects that I even put on my radar, you know. But this one has been on my radar for a while, definitely slept on. That's the Bulkensdorf. So on ETH, those are the only major 2 ETH meme coins that I personally have high conviction in, is MOG and the Bulkensdorf. So now we're going to go to some Solana coins. So on Solana, you know, there's so many high conviction coins that, you know, other people have all over Twitter, right? But for me, my highest conviction meme coin for the rest of this cycle is RETARDIO here. So it's around 26 million in market cap. You know, the chart is, it's beautiful. This is pulling a literal MOG, how the chart looks. You know, this is kind of what MOG did when it launched. You know, it launched initially when it launched, I guess so it did. You know what, let me look at the chart here. But when it launched, you know, it had its hype, came back down for a while, bottomed out for 6-7 months. That's what MOG did. And then eventually, you guys know what happened with MOG. It ended up pumping to oblivion, you know. So RETARDIO here has got, actually, let me clear the chart before I do anything. I don't even know if it's on it. But anyways, the chart looks good. Oh my god. Like I said, you know, came up, launched, had its huge hype moment, and now it is just basically going to be bouncing around for a little bit of time. Probably in between, I'd say 10 million to maybe 30. Potentially will chop, but at the same time, it looks very bullish too. You know, this could continue up. But again, this is easily the highest conviction meme coin I have personally on Solana. I do hold this one, you know, and I've just been continuously adding and continuing to add to this one. You know, to me, it's free. It is free at these levels. I think a 5x, 10x, 20x, you know, over the span of this bull run is nothing for this. I think it can easily pull that off, you know, if not more. You know, and I'll show you the reason why. You know, when it comes to this meme coin, RETARDIO itself, you know, my thesis is that I have seen a lot of my lady PFPs and Remilio. Those have been some of the most, I'd say, influential people for meme coins that I've seen in the space thus far. You know, and a lot of people with those PFPs, you know, a lot of people are pushing those. And I think it's very bullish to see because it seems like RETARDIO has now taken over Solana as far as for that, like, I guess that kind of theme. They've developed a huge cult-like group. Again, same with MOG. MOG is very cult-like. It's a culture. It's not just a meme coin. And RETARDIO is the same exact thing. You know, if we go to, we just type in RETARDIO, like this, it's kind of crazy, the some of the people here. You know, if you guys follow RETARDIO, you know, just jump into the community, start following people messing around. You know, their main PFPs now, they did drop a project. I'm sorry, not a project. They dropped like a derivative art of My Lady, or I think Remilio PFPs. Don't quote me on it. Don't attack me. I'm still not that familiar with their whole ecosystem, as I know there's a ton going on. But they dropped RETARDIO Cousins on Solana, which since it launched, has taken over completely on Solana. Like, in my opinion, they might be a top NFT project now on Solana going into the bull run. And RETARDIO coin here is, basically behind everything with it. That's kind of my thesis for it. It's another major cult that looks like has been forming. And where is it forming? It's forming at the bottom when price is not doing anything. That is how you find these gem of meme coins. And that's when you just add to it and add to it. And then once you see these finally start to have that major leg up, then you can do whatever you want. You could sell, you could hold, continue holding, you could do whatever you want. But this is how I personally invest in meme coins. This is how I find the gems. And to me, this is probably the biggest gem on Solana at the moment. And again, I guess I'm a holder, and I don't plan on changing that until this runs up. It's not a question of if, it's when. That's where my conviction comes in, is when I say that and when I know that for a fact. It's a matter of when versus if. That's how I know that my conviction is set, and absolutely is on this one. Easily the top meme coin, in my opinion, on Solana right now. I know there's so many cat coins, so many this, that, but again, this is my top one for Solana. So we're going to get into another one that I do like. And again, so this one I don't have as high of conviction in, again, because it's not really a cult-like community, but again, Herald is, I think it's cool, it's funny, it's a literal duck, it's a meme coin. The chart looks good. I mean, it came up, it came down. It's down bad, but I think it's starting to bounce again because it looks like a community is really forming around it right now. But that's Herald the duck. And honestly, I think the memes are kind of funny of it, which is, why I like this one too. But the same thing, this is kind of what I've been seeing and waiting for. Yeah, as you can see, I'm in this one and absolutely down bad. I'm cooked on this one. But again, I don't care. I've been adding to this one as well. I've added about a few times. And I think just eventually with this next leg up for Herald is going to be one that I think completely rips, completely sent. I could see a 10x, maybe 15, but again, this is meme coins. This is meme coin world, guys. These are so high risk. These could just go to zero, as you can see. So be very cautious, be very careful, investing in any of these. This is not a bias signal again. I just like this meme a lot, and I'm personally holding it. I like this meme. Not too much else. Community is really funny too. So that's Herald. That's another meme coin on Sol. And I'm not going to talk about any cat coins. I'll bring them up real quick, because there's a lot of people that are hyper bullish on Solana cat coins for some reason. And you got Mog on ETH. Like, come on. But anyways, obviously Shark Cat I think is down bad right now. That was a big one for about a week till it dumped. Popcat, I don't know why too. That one's getting a lot of hype. I don't hold Popcat, nor do I plan on investing on it. Because again, I hold Mog. That's my cat coin of choice. But I guess Popcat is very bullish. I'm not trying to hate or clown on any projects at all right now. I'm trying to think if there's another one on Sol. We've even seen Joeing recently. That one's been popping. I think it's kind of funny. I'm not invested, nor am I going to invest, but that one is kind of funny. Trying to think. Because those are the main two that I hold on Solana that I like. I'd say that's probably it. Obviously this Harambe too, which is another high conviction one. I've talked about Anita Max Win, but that one has just been dumping for a long time, not really doing too much. Yeah, I'd say for Solana, those two are my main holds. Again, Retardio's 90% of my Solana bag anyways, for meme coins. So we're going to get to base, because base, in my opinion, is very iffy and questionable. There are a ton of good memes, a ton of bad ones. But for me, it's hard to really pick out the right one. So I'm going to go through a few that I like. I am holding one of these. Some of them I'm not holding that I'm about to show you. But the first one that I still really do like is BPS. It's Base Pro Shops, but it is down bad, very heavy right now. But this meme coin really does remind me of a culture. This coin personally, I think it's way more of a culture than, a lot of these, JPEG meme coins, if you want to call it. But again, I'm not buying this right now. I'm still holding it. But again, I really do like this. It's just a knockoff of Bass Pro Shops. It's funny. I think it's funny. It reminds me of Mog in a sense where, they're trying to build a full-out culture out of something, And they also have a PFP generator where you can add a Base Pro Shop hat to your photos, kind of like they're just throwing hats on here. I think it's funny. I do like this one a lot. This is probably the most culture-like meme coin I've seen on Base. Another one I do like is Normilio. This I'm kind of torn about because there's a Normie, which is pretty bullish, but there's also Normilio. Because as I've said, anything related to Remilio, which is an ETH NFT, and my lady, whatever meme coins kind of related to that cult have been going absolutely crazy. And this is Normie. I do like this project as well. Or this meme coin. I think it does have a lot of potential. It's sitting at 74 mil. In regards to returns, I think it's going to be a lot less than, if you're getting into something, a lot higher. Because I know a lot of people are bullish on Brett, which is fine too. I don't mind Brett. Again, I think the market cap's a little high than what I personally like to look at. But another one, like I said, was either Normie or Normilio. This is one here too. But, I feel like this project, again, I'm not holding any of these except BPS right now. But Normilio has been getting some attention, some good, some bad on Twitter. I don't know why. People are torn about it, but, this one could be something as well. And again, it's very high risk. Again, I'm not holding this, nor is this a buy signal. Just informational purposes, guys. Just check these out, see if you like them. But I'd say one of the top meme coins too that I haven't brought up on Base. I know a lot of people think this is like an influencer pump and dump. Whether it's true or not, I think this coin as a culture coin easily could be a top project or top coin on Base. MFers are a very solid, OG ETH NFT community. Their founders definitely pretty cool too as well. Sitting at 68 million, a little high for what I'd like to get in. But as you can see, the chart is bottomed. It has been bottomed for at least a few weeks now. Most of April, it's been kind of bottomed. And I think that's kind of a good thing. When you're looking at MFR. So when you look it up too on deck screen, you gotta put the ticker. And obviously I haven't talked about WIF on Solana. Obviously, I don't even need to bring WIF up. That one's going to keep going at some point. But yes, this is MFR. Like I said, chart looks bottom. But I do think eventually this will catch a bid, longer term. Again, it's high risk, but I do like this. This is probably a top. In my opinion, this could turn into some sort of major culture meme coin on Base. And there's other ones. There's what else? There's Dog in Me, which is pretty cool. I like that one too. But I'd say my highest conviction for Base would easily be MFR here and BPS. Even though BPS though the chart looks really bad. I still have very high conviction in this coin as long as they continuously make some more content and stuff. Like I said, this chart looks really bad because again, I just don't think people are paying attention to it. But like I said, I really like this one. So as far as for meme coins on Base, that's mainly it. I think those do have a lot of attention, or not attention, have a lot of potential. And so we obviously got, we got Bitcoin ecosystem memes as well. You know, we got pups. Pups, I think, is a go-to, even though, you know, BRC20s right now are being overtaken by runes. I don't know how long that's going to last. You know, I love runes, and I think it's going to be a little bit of time, though, before we see a go-to runes meme coin that, you know, by general consensus, everyone loves, everyone thinks is the next major meme coin. You know, we have seen like Wanko Manko or something. Let me pull up Luminex. Nope, not Lumix. Luminex. But Wanko Manko, I think, has been, you know, that's been the closest to some sort of meme coin that I would actually invest in. I'm not in it though. You know, that instantly has shot up like 20, 30, 40, 50x. You know, because people are questioning, because, you know, the founder of Runes, you know, has been pushing it. People are questioning if that's a good thing or bad thing. You know, and I don't care if it's good or bad. You know, because bottom line, what's going to matter is the meme, right? And the community behind it. You know, when it comes to a meme and having no promises, no guarantees, I don't think much really matters outside of that. As long as the community has a consensus that they like it, that they enjoy it, that's really what matters at the end of the day. But I still think Satoshi Nakamoto on Runes has been probably the top one for right now. You know, I hold this one, I still hold it, and I plan on holding this for a while. I think just instantly right off of when Runes launched, I think by consensus, everyone just had to get their hands on some. Minted out pretty fast for, you know, a pretty big mint in comparison to others here. So that's that one there. Pretty interesting stuff there. I want to see the Wanko. Yeah, because I mean their new one's launching every day, but it's definitely just a lot higher in risk, you know, to be jumping into coins right now. You know, literally right now in Runes when it's a couple of days old. It's the same thing as when, you know, new coins launch or things like that launch, right? You know, they have their hype moments, sometimes for a day, sometimes 2 weeks, you know, but eventually a lot of them just end up coming back down. But when that happens, that is going to be the prime time to see which community actually withstands and holds up, you know. Yeah, so I'm going to close this. I can't even find it. But that's definitely one to look up. I'm probably even pronouncing it wrong. I really don't know what it is. I've just seen a couple things on Twitter that, you know, give me good vibes from it. Like I said, Pups and Wizard probably have the most cult-like potential for the bull run. You know, depending on how, again, maybe how those runes do over time. But they definitely have heavy potential. I don't know why my gut's telling me Wizard and, you know, the Taproot Wizard, anything related to them is going to be very bullish long term as well. You know, and we've even seen like Rune Milio, which is an ordinal NFT that launched. You know, that has been going up like crazy. I missed that mint by a second, but that was definitely pretty interesting. And again, like I said, anything related to Remilios or My Lady, they're like a whole cult in themselves, right? And a lot of people on different chains have been making derivatives of stuff. Like I said, RETARDIO on Solana. On base, we got Normilio, which is also why that was another base coin I talked about. And on Runes now, they got Rune Milio. You know, I think they're just a cult, cultivating across every chain right now. And they're like projects and coins that you probably shouldn't fade. Definitely should be paying attention to. So it's already 25 minutes, so I'm gonna wrap this up here. Just a bunch of meme coins on different chains. Hope you guys found some value. Let me know what meme coins you like, what meme coins you're holding in the comments. I'd like to see, I'd like to hear, and tell me why you have high conviction in the coins you hold. And that's what I got for you guys today. So I appreciate it, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks.